All right, let's take another trip out to Scotland, this time with ABERLOUR 12 double cask matured single malt. Awesome. Hey, welcome back, Whiskey Questers, to another episode of Whiskey Quest. You guys are new to the channel. My name's Antonio, and this is Whiskey Quest, where I get to try whiskeys from all over the world. I also like to add a drop of water to every whiskey that I try, just to see if it changes. You'll never know unless you try it. So if you're curious about whiskey, you want to learn more about whiskey, just in general, you love whiskey, consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification. Let's move right along with today's whiskey review of this fine single malt. I want to thank my brother Danny for hooking this up on my birthday. This guy is always hooking it up with awesome whiskeys. So thanks again, brother, for hooking me up. All right, let's pour this out. You guys can see I've already been enjoying this a little bit. Oh, nice little pop. So I gave this a try day of my birthday. Drove out, met at my parents'. So opened this up with my brothers. I wasn't able to drink it with them because I was driving, but he did gift it to me, and with, you know, Rona going on, I wanted to make sure he got to taste it before I did a review. So at least if he watches this, he can remember what he tasted. All right, moving on to this right here. So this is a 40%er right here, but I've learned not to judge. 40%, if done right, can bring a lot of flavor to the table. That's my dog playing. Oh my God. Like I was saying, 40%er, don't judge them. If done right, it could bring a lot of flavor to the table. She's gonna drop something as soon as I say something. All right, 40%, I already said that. This will cost you around, shit. Now this one will cost you anywhere around $45 to $50 here in the US. Believe out in UK it might be way cheaper. This might be even considered like a budget dram to them. So it says that it's double cask matured, and right here on the label it tells you right away American oak casks. So I'm assuming it's going to be ex-bourbon barrels as usual, and sherry oak casks. So I'm not sure how they actually do this. Do they age them in, you know, 12 years in ex-bourbon and 12 years in sherry, and then they marry them together? Or did they age them all in ex-bourbon and then finish them off in sherry? So I'm not sure exactly how they do that, but if you guys do know, put in comments below. So they do add coloring to this, so I'm gonna skip that and move on straight to the nose. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful barley sugar kind of note. Apples, caramel, like caramelized apples. It's a little bit fruit forward, like maybe raisins coming out, red berries, some light oak and some orange citrus going on. There's a little bit of plums too. It's quite a bit going on. Now this one, I already have some tasting notes, so I'm going off of that, but I did have to leave it in the glass for a good amount of time, maybe 10 minutes or so. Before that, I wasn't really picking up much, but I left it alone, came back to it, and I'm like, wow. So yeah, definitely don't pour and start smelling it right away. All right, let's move on to the taste. Cheers, everybody. Yes, like I said, for an 80 proofer, this delivers a good amount of flavor. I mean, those legs are sticking to the glass. Fairly good for a 80 proofer. I mean, they do run down fast, but it gives you a nice, oily, buttery kind of mouthfeel. Yeah, this has a good amount of flavor. It has chocolate coming out, those fruit flavors, more of like a raisin coming out than anything. Some nutmeg, some really nice nutmeg in there. Some coffee notes on that second sip, and that caramelized apple comes through nicely as it did on the nose. I really like this one. This is one of those that are dangerous because they're so good. It does have a short finish, so it makes you kind of go back for it over and over, and before you know it, you've drank a little bit too much. Here comes the monster. What's up? You making all that noise up there? Come on. Join me for the review. Come on. No. Damn what? She just took something and left. All right. So yeah, short finish, but it does end with a nice caramel, buttery mouthfeel. It does linger for a little bit, but just doesn't last too long. Now, I did add some water to this beforehand, and the nose pretty much stayed the same. Those berries did come out a little bit more than without the water, so that was pretty nice. But then you go in for the taste, and it did taste a little bit watered down. It still had a whole bunch of flavor. Those berries do come out a lot more, but I did get like a sulfuric kind of note at the very end. It reminded me of when we were kids and we would light matches and pretend we were smoking. So as the match was lighting up and the smoke coming out, we would stupidly inhale that and then blow it out, and like pretending we were smoking. So, but that's what it reminded me of that smoke right there. So I don't know, you want to say it's a little bit smoky? I don't know. But it's not a horrible flavor to me. Obviously, we did it more than a couple of times. So it just reminded me of my childhood. So that was pretty fun there. But I do prefer it without the water. I think the flavors that are in there are pretty great for an 80 proofer. So if you guys haven't tried this, I would say definitely give it a shot. It's something that newbies can come into and, you know, start to develop their palate with something that has a pretty good amount of flavors. And also, if you've been around the block a couple of times, you know, it's something that you can sit back, relax, get some good notes, and enjoy. Yes. So that was my final thought there, guys. Pretty good bottle. And I know they have a whole bunch of other offerings, which I am very, very interested in tasting after having tasted this. So can't go wrong with this one, guys. So definitely pick it up if you haven't. All right, Whiskey Questers, that's it for the review for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, drop me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think of this right here. Is this something that you would want to try? Have you tried it? Let me know what you got. And as always, make sure you share this with your friends. Give me a thumbs up on your way out, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button with the bell notification. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace. Have a good, awesome day.